All right, guys, welcome back. Hera, I need you to get out of my lap. Yes. You've gotten attention all day. I need you to get out of my lap so I can work. Oh my gosh, you're looking at me like I don't love you. You have been curled up in my lap all day, getting so much attention and lovies. Daddy has to work now. Oh, you're so sad. I love you. You're so adorable. All right, sorry about that. Let's get back to work. Where were we? Right. Yeah. Yeah. Due to no fault of my own, I remembered that eBay exists. So I hopped on eBay and I looked to see how much a copy of Fulcrum would cost. They have the German, Spanish, and English editions. I found a copy of the English edition for like $11. Very tempted to buy that. I think I'll wait until Friday. Right now, I gotta decide what I'm gonna do when I'm done with Galaxy and Flames. Because, let's see, today's the 5th. So, like 8 days. Oh man, I really am gonna get like 7 books done by the time Lent is over. Oh. Huh. Anyway, I think I'm gonna jump back over to Star Wars and read Champions of the Force. And get the whole the whole Jedi Academy trilogy knocked out. That would be great. Ugh. Then I'd have to worry about going to. Puts me like one book closer to having to reread Planet Twilight, and I hated that book. Completely different from Twilight. No vampires, no werewolves. Just Luke Skywalker and all the Star Wars characters going to a planet that wants to join the New Republic, and it's been taken over by sentient parasitic bugs, basically just ticks. Just giant ticks. Very weird to read. It's definitely one of those Star Wars books that you read and you're just like, they kind of like bored when they wrote this. I would like to know what the thought process was here. And then at the same time, you really don't. And coincidentally, I can also buy a copy of Masters of the Air on eBay. Because unlike HBO, Apple TV decided that they don't want to do DVD releases of any of their shows. So if their shows get canceled, that's it. It just like stops existing. It's kind of dumb. Like, how are you going to make a show? It's great. Eventually, it gets pulled from your streaming service, but you're not going to give people the option to buy a physical copy of it so they can keep watching it. I don't have Apple Plus, so I don't get to watch Masters of the Air. At least not until now. Now that I have an avenue for that. So I think I will be getting myself a copy of Masters of the Air. Really wish they'd do like a show about like, let's see. They've done Band of Brothers, covers paratroopers during the D-Day invasion, the D-Day outbreak campaign, the liberation of Holland, Battle of the Bulge, and the fall of Germany. The Pacific, which follows the stories of 3 Marines during the Pacific War and World War II. And got Masters of the Air, covers, right, exploits of a squadron of B-17 bomber crews during the air war. So obviously now for like the next series, they're going to have to go back to the Pacific and do one for the Navy. If they do, they got to definitely do some like carrier group. Or sub crews raiding in Tokyo Bay, something like that. That'd be cool. I think they should also do like a TV show. It's kind of like Band of Brothers, but instead of being set in World War II, they set it during the Great War. Make it about like the French army. Or even the British. Or both. Yeah. A lot of untapped potential there. I mean, I even watch a show about like Axis troops in World War II. Do a show about the fall of Germany. I mean, we got Downfall for that. And Jojo Rabbit and a couple of other movies, but yeah. I think that's an interesting enough concept. Man, even Battlefield 5, arguably one of the worst Battlefield games ever made. Even they did a story about the Germans called The Last Tiger. Plays the commander of a Tiger tank during the Battle of Berlin. Very emotionally charged. That's one of those interesting things about history. There's nuance to everything. Not everything is black and white. Granted, there's a lot. It's definitely just very black and white. But there's always nuance. That's one of those things that makes human history so fascinating to study. And if I were more articulate, I would probably go become a history teacher. Oh, I'm not. Far too shy, antisocial, and introverted.
Originally did not plan for that, so I don't have a gold pencil out. That is silver.
And my mic died. Lovely. I really love pulling out a new pencil because then within a few minutes it's suddenly just ground down to half what it was when I got it. It's the annoying thing about having art supplies. They never last very long. Alright, guys, we're going to end this one here. As always, thanks for stopping by. Like, comment, and subscribe. Again, you're not obligated to. Just grateful to have you guys here. And when we come back, we'll be finishing up with boots and trousers and gloves for this guy here. And then we're getting on to weapons and then flesh tones and then wings. Yeah. Till next time, stay awesome out there. Beautiful weirdos. Deuces.